Hi, this is Steve O'Hare from Signal Centre. It's Wednesday, the 11th of August, and welcome to our weekly overview on the technical analysis levels and formations to watch. On the commodity sector, we're looking at crude oil, we're looking at Brent crude oil and WTI crude oil, and also having a look at natural gas, looking at the levels that we have seen over the last week or so and what the expected moves are. Just on the fundamental front, oil prices recovered on Tuesday with markets taking a more optimistic stance on potential demand and conditions. There were also an element of bargain hunting. The EIA now expects a smaller decline in US output for 2021, but sentiment held firm during yesterday. Overall, WTI posted strong gains to about $68.50 a barrel. API data recorded an inventory draw of 0.8 million barrels, substantially lower than market expectations, which undermined sentiment. But WTI did find support around about the $68 barrel and traded around there, and Brent traded around $70.80. So we'll take a little bit of a closer look on that technical side of things. The chart I'm really sort of most fascinated by at the moment is the monthly chart. So this is obviously got a little bit of a way to play out. We're the 11th of August, but the formation that's taking shape is a evening doji star formation, which is a pretty negative formation, which will indicate a more prolonged maybe correction, may potentially even a reversal, but really focusing on a correction at the moment. So that is taking shape there. Now you can see it quite clearly on this chart, and it's above the trend line, which was broken back in March, and really we closed above that trend line in May. So June, July, of August are forming a topping formation at the previous resistance levels. So that is pretty negative looking at the moment, still a way to play out before the end of August. So on the daily chart, we did get a break of the upward supporting trend line, and managed to sort of like retest the previous swing low from the 20th of July, 9th of August. There you see it. So there is a decent reaction from the $65 level on WTI crude oil. This has been followed by a really positive day yesterday. Today, obviously, not a lot has gone on. We've got oil inventories later, which should add a little bit of fuel to the fire. On the 4-hour chart, we can see the reaction. It's within this range, 73.85 the top. We've got this potential also for a double bottom formation. I know this is within the range, but it still would play out nicely. If we do get a break of 73.85, then an extended move would potentially target an $8 move higher. So something to be aware of, a little bit of a way to play that. So, but we'll keep an eye on that for you. At the moment, 68.70, the recent high above here, we should have resistance coming in around $70, and below here, obviously the support just around $65. Similar types of formation in Brent crude on the longer term charts, and again on the 4-hour chart, we've got a similar type of action playing out. Reaction from the 67.30 level, just stalled in front of a previous swing low, which turned into resistance, 71.10, just trading just below that, 60 cents lower. Above here, we've got 72.21. A break of there should open up an assault on the 75.50. And again, that the targeted move for any sort of double bottom formation that we see would target like an $8 move higher from here. That would take us into the mid 80s on Brent crude. Natural gas, we'll take a bit of a longer term look on the chart. We obviously broke out of the triangle formation that we were forming, and it's had a really decent impulsive move higher. We've topped out around about 420, where the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement is. Let's get an exact level on the high on this chart. 420. We had a correction lower from here on the daily chart, but a nice move up yesterday. So the bulls aren't giving up on this. So below we have 385 and 380 as the pretty formidable support at the moment, but above again the 420 area, really 415 to 420 offers resistance. So it feels like we are in potentially another sort of like range bound period of trading for uh, this natural gas. As we can see here, a break of 420, and that should lead to further gains higher. Below $4 psychological level, also a little bit of support in the way of the Ichimoku cloud and a previous swing low. That opens up a further test maybe on the 380, 385 level. Thanks for joining me this week. Look forward to joining you again soon.